Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another behind the scenes unboxing video. These are some of my favorite videos to make. It's a ton of fun to unbox the new stuff together, get some first impressions, give you guys a sneak peek of what's coming up on the channel. And today we've got some absolutely insane stuff that I'm super excited about. Without giving too much away, we've got some new modern releases. We've also got some older vintage stuff. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Smack a like on the video if you're going to enjoy it. That actually massively helps out with the cruel mistress that is the YouTube algorithm. Let's see what we've got to unbox. First box. Guys, send help. I mean, listen, I'm grateful. It's a great problem. Who can do video editing? You know what? Let's go ahead, start with this one. Oh, dude. HSS Strat-ish looking thing, and in shell pink. Let's go. So this is a Vola, and Vola's been making the rounds on YouTube recently. It stands for the voice of life and arts, and these are cool partially because they blend vintage and modern in a unique way, as you can see here, but also these are made in Japan, and the quality and consistency of Japanese made guitars are just ridiculous. I mean, look at that fretwork. Must be a cultural thing because it's super rare to find any faults with them. You got Goto for the bridge and also the locking tuners, and they've also just started selling direct. So what's the going price recently for a made in Japan guitar? Like if we're talking the Schecter Classic series that just launched or the Jackson MIJs, those are about $2,000, I think. This is about half that. Still just as cool, still super high quality, but they've basically managed to just slash their prices in half by going fully direct. And plus, let me reiterate again, it's like classic style HSS Strat, but with 7 strings, a reverse headstock, coil splits, and maybe a direct output switch. This is sick. Let's plug it in and get some tones. That Polaris riff is my go-to for any 7-string. It's so good, it's so bouncy. I'm running through the Hughes & Kettner Triumph Mark III using a custom Kick-Ass Audio impulse response. You know, for a 7-string, this neck is surprisingly thick. But it makes sense because this is more of a traditional vibe than like a super modern Ibanez or Schecter or something like that. But the guitar just feels so good, man. Yeah, I really like the Vola 7-strings. Again, because they don't really feel like super modern chug machines. They feel like a natural continuation of a more traditional guitar, just with a 7-string. And it's in shell pink. Love it. From a major brand, this would be like double the price. And it's in shell pink. Next box. Hey, Priggle, who's a good girl? Look at that. It's not a guitar, it's not an amp, it's today's sponsor, Manscaped. And look, if you're on the internet, you probably already know what Manscaped is all about. Ain't nobody having a good time when it's looking untamed down there. And Manscaped is revolutionizing the world of male grooming. And they've just launched the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra featuring the renowned skin-safe technology. You've got an upgraded trimmer blade and an interchangeable foil blade that's tough on hair, gentle on skin, far better than the alternative. Leaves you clean and ready to impress. Hygiene and presentation are both very important. And obviously, it's a sensitive situation in more ways than one. There's an LED light, so you're not going in blind with just the power of prayer. So if you're ready to see why 9 million men have put their trust in Manscaped for their grooming and hygiene needs, head on over to manscaped.com to get a Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra of your own. And if you use my code Agufish, you'll get 20% off and free international shipping at checkout. That's free shipping and 20% off with code Agufish at manscaped.com. Your balls are thanking you in advance. Next box. All right, making some progress. This one is kind of time sensitive. Ricky's Yamaha. I guarantee you it's not that. Go ahead, open it up. Okay. That's not good. Not gonna lie to you, this is less than ideal. Okay, so what is this? This is the husk of a 1978 the Paul. Now, the Paul was kind of like the precursor to the Les Paul Special. It was the first, or one of the first, set neck Gibson single cuts with the proper Les Paul outline. It's completely made of walnut, which I always found really cool. Including the neck. It's got a very light satin finish. I love the raw feel. I mean, this nice dark walnut color I've always thought looked really nice. Not the reissues, but the originals had these nice dark ebony boards too. Mother of pearl inlays. You can see the original frets, how like friggin' flat they are. They've got dents in them too. Always a good sign when you get an old guitar and someone's really played it. Looks like the original bone nut as well. Since it's a 70s guitar, it's got that nice thin neck and the volute and the oversized headstock. Anyways, so I love Norlands, but the reason I bought this one, I've actually bought another husk, I think a 79. Right now it's at my Luthier Wendell's. It's getting refretted, it's getting stainless steel frets, because the idea was I was going to turn that into a super modern metal chug machine in disguise. And then when I saw this one up, I was like, oh, it'd be cool to do like twin mod projects, kind of like what I'm doing with the Sonexes. One's going to be a super modern chug machine, the other with more of a restored vintage vibe. So this one pops up. It was a good price. It was in good condition. Apart from this, for a 45-year-old guitar, it's a pretty clean husk. I mean, technically, you could slap some hardware and some electronics into this, and it would still be playable. Kind of like that terrible USA map guitar. And even the break isn't that bad. I mean, it looks like maybe it took a big bump courtesy of UPS, and this being a multi-piece body, it just separated at the wood seams. You know, it's not like there's chips or whatever. So some clamps and some wood glue later, be red as rain. I mean, the idea was to have like a super quick mod video for you guys on this one. There have been complications. I will keep you guys updated. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, like this part looks like it's separating too. Like maybe UPS just caught a stray here. Like, did this glue just dissolve? That's really bad. Regardless of what the seller says, I am definitely going to take it to Wendell and see what he thinks. Also, look at this. There's like some nice flame in the walnut. That's cool. Obviously, it's disappointing that this video is a little delayed now, but I'm honestly amused. I've never seen this before. Next box. Let's do this little one. Let's go ahead, open it up. Alright, strings. Sick. Kind of one of the unsung heroes on any guitar. Now, for anyone new to the channel, I use 9-42s, even for the heavy chug stuff. I don't know, I just really like them. I like how easy it is to do bends, subtle vibrato, or like big, wide vibrato. I feel like there's more control if there's less resistance. There have been tone tests on YouTube that show lighter gauges may give you a tighter sound, but that's really not why I use them. I just like them. I just like the feel. So for the past, I think, 5 years, I've been using Cleartone, literally the same box too. I mean, they sent me a box in 2017 and I'm only just starting to run out now. That's how long they last. But because of that, I haven't really needed to try new stuff. So now that this box has started running out, I hit up Stringjoy and I was like, hey, I've heard great things. So they've graciously sent over the sample pack to check out. All made in Nashville, Tennessee. We've got their coated nickel wounds, and then we've got 3 versions of their signatures: 9-46, 9-42, and 8-40. Might be a bridge too far. These might be interesting though. Top heavy strings for chonkier chugs. I've been using Cleartone forever. I love how resistant they are to Georgia heat and humidity. Yeah, just for whatever reason, Stringjoy's been blowing up recently, and I've been getting a lot of questions. So I'll be throwing these onto the next mod projects, and I'll let you guys know how they are. Stringjoy, woo! Next box. Oh, actually, what about this one over here? This is always a good sign. Let's go ahead, open it up. Oh my god. Look at that sparkle. That is insane. Okay, so this is obviously an LTD. I'm not as big a fan of this block letter logo, but look at that. It's like raised in gold. That's fucking awesome. Gaudy as hell, but awesome. And you see that signature? This is Kirk Hammett's LTD V. It's kind of based on a Jackson Rhodes shape. He's mostly known as an ESP guy, a lot of Gibson now, but he's actually played Jackson Rhodes since like the 80s, and that's why it's got these not shark fin inlays. They're supposed to be waves for his love of surfing. And unlike his recent Gibsons, it's actually got his EMG bone breakers too. This is an EMG 81 and this is an EMG 60A. So it's a 60 but with an Alnico magnet and of course the green EMG logos. There's a lot of color happening with this metal guitar. Whoops, let's get rid of that. So yeah, I mean like the pick guard, the hardware is all gold, and I am not a V guy at all. I mean, this is mad pointy. Look how far that horn extends. Not my usual style, but oh my god, dude, look at that sparkle. It's cool because like at a distance it almost looks like a red metallic, but up close you can see it's like red sparkle on black, so it's got this really evil sparkle vibe. 24 extra jumbo frets, and I mean, just look how nice those frets are. I don't know how ESP and LTD do it, man. The consistency is nuts. Here it is from the back, and I mean, come on. Gorgeous, and I mean, we've got the locking tuners, the Volute 2, made in Korea, World Music, battery compartment, but I mean, again, it's this sparkle, man. They've also got one in black sparkle and in gold metallic, but I thought this was the coolest looking one. Not much in the way of case candy. I mean, a cleaning cloth and a sticker, a couple of tools. You would think that they'd want to include some sort of Kirk Hammett or Metallica related swag. You know, if not like a promo picture of him with the guitar, at least like a couple of pics or something. Make it more of an experience. I feel like that's lost on a lot of signature models these days, but let's not minimize how fucking cool this guitar is or how fucking massive the case is. Here it is compared to a normal ESP Eclipse case, and damn. Anyways, yeah, dude, let's plug it in, get some tones. All right, first chugs, I'm running this through the Mesa Boogie Dual Rectifier using a custom kick-ass audio impulse response. Okay, yeah, it sounds like an EMG 81 to a dual rec. This right here, the way that you have to play a V sitting down is so weird to me. Oh dude, it's so easy, it's classical position. It's weird, man, it takes some getting used to. Even like just like bends and vibrato, I'm not used to how the guitar moves. But that's on me because, I mean, LTD, man. They've knocked it out of the park again because it's one of those guitars, you take it out of the box and immediately it's ready to go. Don't need to set it up. I don't need to take care of the fretwork. There's no huge visual defects that immediately jump out. And yeah, I realize this is not the cheapest LTD signature, but again, compared to the experience with a lot of other imports when you take them out of the box, literally requires no work. You can get straight to riffing out. I wish it did have scalloped frets like the KH3 had. It made it so easy to play leads. Even I looked good. We just bust out a million Metallica riffs. Speaking of which, it seems like 1,000,000% of viewers have not subscribed. Make sure to do that and hit notifications, that way you don't miss any new uploads from me, including the full demo of this guitar. Dude, I mean, the sparkle's so cool. This is gonna be a fun one to write a Metallica-themed demo for. And that will do it for this behind-the-scenes unboxing video. I'll have links to all the gear down below. You can also bookmark my affiliate link for later if you feel like it. Massive shout out to my amazing patrons who support the channel. Their names are up on the screen right now. Consider joining them if you like what I do, and for bonus extras, limited holiday merch drop is also live, even though it's only November. Listen, Starbucks did it, so all bets are off. I don't make the rules. Use code TOOSOON for 15% off everything in the store. All that really helps out the channel. Social media, merch, and Discord server links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I will see you for the next video.